Hello, everybody. So I hope you had a good lunch. So as Jan mentioned, I'm Nikolaus Starzacher. 12 years ago, I founded Discovergy with the aim to really digitalize the energy revolution. So as of today, we have installed, including our backlog, quite a bit more than 100,000 meters. We have processed more than 2 trillion measurements with more than 8 trillion individual measurements. We service more than 5,000 distinct customers, and we help them on average to save 10% of their energy consumption and energy cost. And we've done this, the company is now 12 years old, so we've been in business the same time, for example, as Thomas. And as you can see here, we've been growing quite nicely, almost exponentially, and we really enable with our smart metering some of the leading players who make the German energy transition happen. And I had a look at the program of this Ecosummit, and I counted no less than 8 different companies who are working with our smart meters today. And from the very good conversations I had already today and especially yesterday, I think there's a good chance that there will be a few more coming soon. So one of the biggest projects we're doing is actually outside the energy space, but it's helping Telefonica, the mobile operator, to monitor their more than 30,000 base stations with the aim again to really monitor their energy consumption, do predictive maintenance, and reduce unnecessary energy spend and energy cost. So the market that we are addressing is really worth, just electricity alone, just in Germany, around 2.5 billion euros. That is made up out of 52 million electricity meters. And everything that is a prosumer, everything that has a controllable load, everything that consumes above 6,000 kilowatt hours, by law will need to get a mandatory smart meter. Yeah? So that means, as Thomas already mentioned, that in the next 10 years, there will be at least 15 million smart meters in Germany. We believe ourselves that actually almost all of the 52 million meters, which will be 60 million meters by 2030, will become smart. And in fact, in the next 18 months, there must be at least another 500,000 additional smart meters, and none of the utilities have really started to roll them out. Yeah, so what makes us unique and what distinguishes us from all the DSOs who normally, under normal circumstances, should be thus doing this rollout? And the main reason is that the classical DSOs really have no incentive to create transparency, because their business is really to sell more electricity, not less. Yeah, so they really used the last 10 years kind of hibernating, doing nothing. But now there's no more choice. The law basically forces them to do this mandatory rollout. And we are here to help because now we have more than 10 years learning experience. So we have all the components to enable the smart meter rollout. And that's why also we're collaborating with many of the DSOs to help them make this energy transition happen. Yeah, and I mentioned that already. So why can we do this better than most of the utilities? Why, even though many of the utilities are so much bigger than us, do we have a better solution than them? And the reason is we do have today the best unit economics in the industry, yeah, where other people need to pay the SAP tax, where they need to piece together different solutions. We have a tightly integrated end-to-end system with a high degree of automation, which will allow us at scale to operate at a margin of around 50%, where most of the utilities right now and also going into the future have no way to even turn a profit standalone. But we don't only have the best cost structure, we also have the best feature set, because we take in high resolution data, we have portals and apps for customer engagement, and we have some of the machine learning tools to facilitate diagnostics, non-intrusive load monitoring, etc. So our go-to-market really is a multi-channel approach because many customers, many individual meters can be reached through different channels. So we go after the DSOs, the energy suppliers, the Techems, ISTAs of this world, but also address the real estate companies directly. And what is now really a booming segment is all the whole solar, the electric vehicle, the heat pump industry, and so on. And this has allowed us really, and we believe that it will allow us for the next 5, 6, maybe 7 years to really have 100% year-on-year growth, because right now we've really only addressed 0.2% of our addressable market. Yeah? So even if you double every year, there's still a few times you can do that until you're at saturation. And so far, of course, rolling out meters is very capital intensive. So as of today, we've raised a total of around 18 million euros in equity into the company. We've raised 26 million in debt, mostly through project financing, of which 20 million is outstanding as of this moment. And the value of our existing customer base, because normally we have long-running contracts of 8 years, and is more than 40 million euros. And right now, quite shortly, we are raising 5 million, of which more than half is committed as of this moment. So if anybody wants to get quite short-term into this round, please let me know. And early next year, we plan to raise a proper Series B at around 15 million euros. So if you're interested, if you think you can help us take Discovergy to the next level, please reach out to me. And thank you very much.